Hey internet, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a journal with me video. I don't think I've actually done one before. I usually always do plan with me videos. I'm much more comfortable doing them, but I wanted to give journaling with me a shot. So I've never done it, as I said, and so I was worried that I would forget how the week went. So I ended up writing myself a bunch of notes as the week went by. And I've been using my bullet journal to keep track of my to-dos and tasks and stuff like that, and just see how that plays out, because for a while it almost felt like this was being duplicated into my bullet journal, except in my bullet journal I'm a little bit more, well, I write down my day job and second job tasks in my bullet journal just so I have one place where everything is. But it does kind of mean that I can't show the finished spread of my bullet journal when a week is gone by, because there's just too much confidential information there at that point. So I thought maybe having a journal with me where I kind of reflect back upon the week might be good. I have no idea. Let's see how this one goes. So the kit that I'm going to be using today is this one from Little Paper Prints, and it is called Staying at Home, which is very appropriate, as you guys can tell. I think that's the case for everyone. The only downside about Little Paper Prints is that I feel like the shop has been closed for quite a while. Like, if you go to the website, it says that they would return around July or August, and well, it's September now, so I'm not really sure what happened. Even the social media accounts have been kind of dormant, so I don't think you can really order anything from this shop at this point. Hopefully in the future they reopen, because I do love their stickers. They're really nice, but I did want to use this kit. I mean, I already bought it. I have this one and one more from Little Paper Prints, so yeah, hopefully that's okay. So this particular kit, it's quite big, quite a few pages. You've got these full boxes, and I love how calming this particular kit is, which is why I've decided to pick it, because I feel like this week was about just trying to, it was a very anxiety-filled week personally, just a lot of work issues, but which actually is kind of the source of a lot of my anxiety, work. But I feel like I'm always going to be anxious about something, because I think that's just my personality type. Not to say that I have any diagnosed issues. I just want to make that clear, because I know there's a big distinction, but I'm just generally a bit of a highly strung sort of person. So yeah, just to clarify that. And so we've got icons, some more full boxes, date covers, bottom strips. We have lots of quarter boxes, which is great because I intend to use plenty of those. Tons of half boxes, glitter headers, lots of glitter headers and washi strips. The titles, I'm not going to be using a lot of checklists. At least I just don't see the need for checklists when I'm kind of reflecting upon what I did. These are usually more for things I have to do. So yeah, and then we've got more checklists and some flags. And then we also have little numbers for the date covers and some deco stickers. So yeah, I'm still trying to figure out exactly what sort of planning I want to do here, because you guys know that when you do YouTube, especially for those who do YouTube, I can put my tasks online and that's great, but there's like, I can't journal my day job tasks because that is confidential. I have signed contracts to not share what I do at work. So it's always kind of a balancing act between functionally what I would use and what I can keep to myself versus what I can put on Instagram and YouTube. So there's always going to be some level of doubling up, I think. I think that's just the nature of it. But yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and do all the standard stuff, bottom strips, date covers, and I even recorded all the weathers for each of the days, because my weather trackers only show the future, they don't show the past, which is strange. I'm pretty sure I could, but I just recorded them down at the start of the week. So I'm going to put those weather stickers down as well, and maybe attempt some of the sidebars. So I'm going to speed this part up because it's pretty template-y, standard for every video I do. This is going to be really cool but weird at the same time, because I'm going to fill out what each of my habit trackers are, but I can actually, well, I can basically fill it out as well. The only difference is that I'm actually filming this on the Sunday, so the whole week has gone by, which again, I never really do that. I always tend to film the weekend before, which is why it's more like a plan with me. Yeah, I'm not really sure how I feel about this just yet. So vitamins, I took them on Monday, Tuesday, and yesterday. So I've been really bad. When I say vitamin, oh, I should say vitamins, I'm talking about vitamin D, because I think like most of the population, I'm pretty sure my doctor said 70% of the population is vitamin D deficient, and I'm pretty sure because of lockdown, it's only gotten worse. So I really need to take more, but I keep forgetting. And then I know it's Sunday and I haven't done my face mask yet, but I'm going to, because pretty much after filming this video, I need to go wash my hair. It's something that I do weekly now, but I do it during the day so that it has time to dry. So I end up taking like 2 showers on Sundays. And I always do a face mask right after because my face is so dry after a shower. So moving on to the step count. So I'm only going to do Monday to Saturday. And yeah, stepping this September month so far, actually pretty good, given that I'm still working from home and I have legitimately not really left my house to go shopping for 8 weeks now. I've done everything online. Tobias will sometimes go out and grab stuff for the both of us because the Melbourne restrictions have it that only one person per household can go out for shopping purposes. But I've been wearing my watch, which I haven't right now. Actually, that reminds me, I should wear my watch because it tracks all my steps. And I'm doing Steptember. I think I mentioned this in a previous video where we're trying to raise money for cerebral palsy. So I'm trying to get to 10,000 steps, but you can see I'm not really getting there. It's not quite 10,000, but if you watched my previous months, if I can go back, see here, I haven't actually recorded this Sunday yet, but this is what working from home without wearing my watch is like. And this is wearing a watch and consciously, especially for these days, is just going out for half an hour to walk around the block. So I'm doing a little bit better. I do have a walking machine, so that's something that I should probably utilize a little bit more. But yeah, so that is the sidebar. So Monday. So weird to think back to what I was doing on Monday. So I usually always put a coffee sticker to start off the week, even though I don't drink coffee, but you could easily just put hot chocolate or tea. I actually drink tea every day, like milk teas. So I'm going to try and use as many icons as possible. My goal is to try and use as many kit stickers, as in like if I'm going to use this kit, use as much of it in here as possible rather than grabbing from other places. Just so I get my full usage out of the kit and I don't have too much left over. So work begins. And I don't yes, I'm looking at my notes to the side at the moment, and the first thing I have right under this is feeling anxious. I'm like, why was I feeling anxious? I can't remember. I might just ramble. I don't know if I should have done a voiceover instead. I feel like a voiceover would have allowed me to ramble a little bit more, but that's okay. We'll just go with it. So I've been loving these stickers from the Coffee Monster Co. I feel like it very accurately represents feelings of anxiety, which I think is pretty common, to be honest, in today's society right now, just given the climate and how things are. So I don't think it's necessarily very abnormal. I've just definitely been feeling it a lot more than what I usually feel. And I'm just trying to figure out how would I place this. Maybe like that. Oops. Something like that. I think I mentioned it 1 or 2 times in my previous videos, so I don't really want to keep rehashing, but I think definitely lockdown is exacerbating a lot of feelings that I would have normally been able to just manage a little bit better. Yeah, let's put it that way. I think that's how I would word it. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. A lot of like just issues that I think it's just more like overthinking everything because I can, whereas in the past, because life was normal, you just have a stronger or heightened sense of resilience, so you can manage it a little bit better. I've just been struggling a little bit more, but I'm also very conscious of the very fortunate position in life that I do have, such as having my job and stuff like that. So I try my best to balance it. I'm not sure if I want that. I feel like a solid color would make more sense. Maybe this one, this blue, would look better, so it's not too busy. So one of the things I was feeling was a lot of nostalgia for YouTube. I used to do a lot of makeup videos. At least that's the sort of the first videos. Where is it? Here it is. Those are the first videos I actually did on YouTube. You know what? I'm gonna use this little clock because I went through a phase of feeling very nostalgic about YouTube and the videos that I used to do because I had some coworkers, or I had a coworker specifically quite interested in how things work online and how people like generate an income and how the content creation process works. So I had to show her my videos. Well, had to. She asked to see my videos, and then it just kind of threw me back down memory lane. So feeling YouTube nostalgia, because I kind of missed those days and those type of videos, and I'd love to do them, but I'm just worried, got too many concerns. So I think I will, I can't talk and write at the same time. I've been thinking of ways to get back into doing beauty videos or makeup videos that is comfortable for me. And I think I just need to take baby steps and slowly work my way up. So I will get there eventually. So I actually ended up spending some time doing video work. In fact, I think I spent most of the evening, I think I'll use this one, most of the evening editing videos for the whole week. It was in terms of YouTube, it was a really good week because I managed to edit and schedule every video I would put on the different channels for this past week. So in terms of this channel, I had 2 videos. I have usually aimed to do 2 videos a week, edit videos for this channel. And then there is my travel channel, which, you know, I don't really put pressure on myself, but I've been pretty good at uploading once a week for the last 6-7 months, so I feel bad if I don't keep up with it. And it's a channel that Tobias and I maintain, but right now I'm featuring vlogs from Asia 2014, and so that's when I was vlogging it. But then eventually we'll switch to, say, in 2015 I think Tobias went to Bhutan a few times, and so we will get, so he'll edit those videos. So we're kind of taking turns. I'm just trying to measure up. I can put this here. Yeah. So we'll take turns in editing, and so when it's his turn, then I won't have to edit, and then I don't have to stress about it. So we try to balance each other in that sense. Then I spent the rest of the evening actually playing a video game called Heroes of the Storm, which I've been really enjoying. I just realized that almost everything I do is on a computer, so I'm constantly going to be using like laptop stickers, and like YouTube is technically on a laptop or computer. I'm just like already out of laptop stickers for this kit, so I'm gonna go through and find a different store that I can use with laptops. Although I buy laptop stickers like crazy, so I will always have something. This is actually from Little Paper Prints as well, but it's an old sticker. I don't know if she still offers it in the shop, but keep it consistent. And it's so much fun. I usually just play with AI. I don't think I'd be very good against actual people, but I really love the game. It's so much fun. Okay, so I actually uploaded to YouTube on Tuesday, so that's the travel video, and then that's my planner video, but I realized that this kit doesn't have those activity boxes, so you kind of have to use these ones instead, which is cool. So I might use this little one here, put it at the bottom for Asia for like 2014 number 9, vlog number 9. I think there's like 13 or up, so I'm almost done. And then I can't remember what was the next round. Basically we're just going chronologically through all our old footage and uploading all of that. It's such a nice walk down memory lane. Also, when I look at my 2014 self, I'm like, wow, you were so much younger. So yeah, when there's time to do it, it's actually really nice to edit videos that bring back great memories. It's more when there's no time, then the struggle is real. And it can get a little stressful trying to hit deadlines and stuff. And I actually did do some work on my second job on Monday, but I don't think I'm gonna memory keep that unless it was a big deal. So I'm actually planning to do some work this afternoon. So it's still the morning. The afternoon is gonna get here soon. And then eventually when it does, so I might actually jot it down into Sunday. So I might actually note it on Sunday for this one, because I'm gonna hopefully spend a good amount of time. I don't think I spent enough time this week on it. I still got about 5 hours I need to use up. So yeah. So I just put down some full boxes. So Tuesday, what did I do on Tuesday? Packed orders. That was a big thing. So I'm going to use these old stickers from Obsessed with Cute. This is a very old shop, so I do apologize if this is something that you wanted to use but you can't because the shop's not around. But I love her sticker cutting stickers, sticker cutting shop maintenance stickers. I don't know. So yes, just actually I might not use her if I can find something here, because I said I want to try and use more. Yeah, let's go, because I wasn't actually cutting stickers so much as I was is that okay? The icons so close together. Let's go there. Actually, yeah, that's fine. So packing orders. Yeah, I wasn't really cutting stickers as so much as I was packing orders, because I try to cut enough stickers so during the week I wouldn't have to cut them, because it's very time consuming. I'm going to use this really cute unicorn sticker just to show that we went and dispatched the orders. When I say we, I mean Tobias and I, because we're allowed to leave the house together for 1 hour for exercise, and we are in walking distance to a red box, so we drop it off there. So dispatch orders. So we get to do our exercise and technically work at the same time, which is quite cool. So I've written down I was still feeling anxious. Honestly, I feel like this whole week I've been feeling anxious, and I'm kind of sick of myself saying it, but that's what I've written down, so I'm going to honor it and put down another Copy Monster Co. anxiety sticker because she makes the best. But I wasn't as anxious, so I say a bit anxious. And I've been trying different ways to manage it, which have been helping. I have a gratitude journal that I've been filling out since May. It's kind of cool. I'm really happy about that. And then I have another journal. I've converted one of my Hobonichis to be a things I can and things I can't control. So there's this quote that I've seen online, which I think is actually a religious prayer. I'm not actually sure, but I really like it. It really resonates with me, and it's part of why I started my Can and Can't journal, and it's grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And so that's why I created my Can Can't journal, where I list 4 things that I can control today and 4 things I can't control. And that's helped a lot. So usually the minute I start feeling anxious, I just write in that journal, and it has done wonders so far because it really puts things into perspective and it brings back, well, what's actually important. Sorry, going off on a ramble. Oh, so something else I'm really excited for is a new video that I'm going to be uploading very soon. It is going out on my main channel, Fable and Fashion, and I think it's coming out this Friday. So this video will go out on Wednesday, and you'll see that on Friday if you hop over, and it is my New Zealand vlog. So my New Zealand vlog, which I filmed in New Zealand when we were able to travel in November last year, finally got around to editing it, and it's probably one of my favorite vlogs to date. I was just really proud with how things came out, and I managed to pick up a couple small special effects skills, and Tobias helped me out as well. So it was really nice. So I'm gonna put this piano sticker, even though I know it's not technically piano, but I was searching for music for that video, which is both fun and annoying. But I wanted to find music that really encompassed how I wanted that vlog to feel, and I think I did a pretty okay job. And then we're gonna need another laptop sticker, aren't we? Let's go with this one from Two Little Bees. That's right, Two Little Bees. just overlap it a little bit. So edit. And I think I actually sat for a solid 4 hours without leaving my desk to edit this video because I was so engrossed. But I didn't finish it till the next day just because I needed to sit on it. I still actually, to be honest, I don't really consider it finished because I want to apply some more color grading to it. I just feel like sometimes the colors look a little bit poor. So yeah, I think I still need to do that. But I will do that later because it's not going to be uploaded yet. So I did my Japanese homework on Wednesday. So I put that at the bottom. Just looking for any like study. Oh yeah, here's a study icon. I always do my Japanese homework the day before, which may sound like I'm leaving it to the last minute, and you would be right to make that assumption, but also it keeps it fresh in my mind so that by the time we do class, which is basically the next day, I'm able to remember what I was doing. And often homework has a lot of new vocab in it as well, so I still remember and recall it, because I am not good at consistently studying, even though that was one of the resolutions I had at the start of the year. Clearly, resolutions went out the window for me. So I also uploaded the Zen Pop August unboxing video on Wednesday night. I try to upload them at 8 p.m. Melbourne time. I'm not really sure, is that Pacific time? I have no idea. But Melbourne time, 8 p.m. I aim for that. I don't always keep to that, but I try my best. Alright, so Wednesday I was packing orders as well, which I can't believe I can't remember. It wasn't that long ago, but I honestly can't remember it, so I have to refer to my notes. I want to say, oh, it seems like a very busy Etsy week. And I'm like, yeah, Celina, you lived through it. You should know that. I obviously have forgotten. So we ordered our groceries as well on Wednesday because we do all our groceries online. Maybe I'll just leave it hanging like this, order groceries. And we usually have to order ahead of time just because we want to make sure we get the delivery window we want, even though we are at home the whole time. And honestly, there is flexibility on the delivery window, but I still want to get one that suits me so I don't have to stay up super late or wake up super early. I'm wondering if I should just put a full box down, because I think the only other thing I really did of note is that I ended up finishing the New Zealand vlog, and I said to schedule it, but we can clearly see I did not do that. So I'm thinking maybe I'll put this lady, maybe I'll put her, she fits. Sometimes I just put it backwards and make sure that the sticker fits, and it does. So I'm going to put her down. She looks so cozy. And I kind of love that, even though it's getting warmer now, so we have less of this coziness. Okay, so now we move on to Thursday. And Thursday, I'm going to start at the bottom because I generally like to work up on Thursdays. So I'm going to use this sticker, which I can't actually remember the shop for this anymore because I've actually taken all the stickers out of the sheet and put it into a little booklet. But let's go for that. Do you think it's okay right on its own? Or maybe we should put something underneath it. Let's put something underneath so it feels a little bit more cohesive. Let's do quarter box. And so date night is the night that Tobias and I will always do takeaway because it's just after our Japanese lesson. I think you guys know, I don't want to repeat myself because I really don't like it when I watch a YouTuber and they say the same thing over and over again, but also I kind of get it because if you don't watch all the videos, then you can miss context very easily. So I apologize if you find it annoying. I understand. I film every video, so I know what I say in every video, and I say that a lot. I'm trying to figure out a sticker that we could use for Japanese studying. It's gotten really light, the camera. Hopefully that's better. Because it is during the day and it's very sunny now, even though it was raining just before, and now it's super sunny, so the light keeps changing. I don't think I see one that I would, no, maybe the heart with home, because all my Japanese classes are at home at the moment, all through teleconferencing. It's funny because my teacher's actually going on leave next week because stage 4 lockdown was supposed to end today. Today's the 13th of September. And it was supposed to open up to, did I say stage 3? I mean stage 4. Stage 4 is supposed to finish up today, but the plans have changed because the numbers aren't going down fast enough. But I feel like so many people at work, and my Japanese teacher the same, had booked leave, hoping that this week things would open up so they'd have time to like go out, go shopping, and just enjoy themselves. But now we have to stay at home, which I totally understand. I have nothing against that, but it's just funny, I guess. Like, it's so hard to plan that you just see people thinking, oh, who cares? I'm just going to take my leave anyways and sit at home, which is essentially what he's going to do. He's taking the whole week off to stay at home and just do homely stuff, which actually sounds amazing. I would love to do that. If I could do that. I mean, I guess I could, but I don't want to use up all my leave because I'm still with anticipation that things will get better at some point, and then we will be able to use our leave and go somewhere fun. So Thursday I said I felt very tense. Oh, you know what? This is all backwards. I didn't even look at my notes. I should have. I felt really sick on Thursday. Not coronavirus sick, just the most intense of headaches. It was so bad. And it's partly because that day was just a really tense day at work. I had a big meeting coming up on Friday that I had to do some preparation for, but I also have to like coordinate with a lot of people, and it was just getting to me. It is not easy to coordinate with lots of people, so. But we got there in the end. We survived. We made it to the weekend. That's like the most important thing, I guess, right? It wasn't a sick day, but I definitely wasn't feeling well. So I ended up going to bed. I usually go to bed at about 11 to 12, and I was actually in bed by 9 p.m. and I slept the entire night. I'm really trying to avoid taking painkillers if I don't have to, because I don't want to become too reliant on them. I feel like for me, I always seek the easy way out, so painkillers are like my go-to, so I'm trying not to do that. So I just decided to sleep really early, which sucked because I actually had some work scheduled for my second job that evening and I couldn't do it. But come Friday, I was so good. I felt amazing, which is good because I was just in time for my big meeting. Let's use this to represent prep for meeting. Prep for meeting, and then see if I can find one here for tense. I don't know, maybe this bottom one. Oops, sorry, I realize I don't have it on autofocus. It's manual so that you don't get the ins and out every time my hand comes into shot. Let's use this bigger one because we have more space. I feel like it's so lonely by itself. Flag sticker. Maybe we'll do it this way. Yeah. Looks a little more together. Feeling very... And I also remember I didn't drink enough water that day because I think I was... Long story, the water tastes weird on that day, so I wasn't drinking as much, and so obviously got a massive headache from dehydration and stress. Awesome. Okay, so we've made it to Friday. Don't think there's any more coffee stickers that I can use, which is okay. So I'm going to use this one from Hello Petite Paper, because you guys know I'm obsessed with her store. And thank goodness it's Friday. So happy. And so I ended up having that big meeting. I don't know if I'm going to mark that down. What I might do... I'm thinking, should I put the full box down here or up here? Let's put the full box down there. So what to use? Let's go with this. This one looks delicious. Yep. And then I ended up gaming quite a bit that evening, kind of in celebration, I suppose, of not having to think about work or end of the work week. So played plenty of Heroes of the Storms, which I'm just realizing now I don't think I have any icons or any stickers that represent video games unless it's on the Switch, which I don't play Heroes of the Storm on the Switch. It's a PC game because I actually am much more partial to PC games than I am games on consoles. I've just grown up on PC games playing World of Warcraft, Dota, Counter-Strike, Doom. Those were all like my favorite games growing up. So I only play the Switch because of Animal Crossing, to be honest. And I haven't played as much of that recently because things have been just slowing down in that area. There's just not as much to do. So yeah, played Heroes of the Storm. We did order pizza for dinner, so let's mark that down. We haven't had pizza in ages. Mostly, I think I'm just partial to a lot of Asian cuisines, so I tend to just order a lot of Japanese or Korean, Chinese, Malaysian, Singaporean. I don't know. I am from, like, I'm not from Singapore. My family's all from Singapore, so I consider myself, in a sense, Singaporean. But I know that a lot of the Singaporean cuisine is essentially Malaysian cuisine, and I just never know where that line is. So I just always say Malaysian food or Singaporean food. Who knows? I have no idea. I'm sure there's many people out there who do know, but I'm not one of them. Pizza for dinner. I just know it's delicious. I grew up on it, and it is amazing. If you ever manage to go to Singapore, I've not actually, no, I've been to Malaysia, but not in the like capital cities, so I don't feel like I really have. But if you do, totally worth it. It's so good. Should I put another full box down? I don't even know what to put down here because I didn't write anything else. You know what? Let's just move on to the weekend, and then if there are leftover boxes, then we can do that. So now we are finally onto the weekend. I feel like I have talked so much in this video, more than any other plan with me. Let's put down the weekend banner. Such a cute banner. Yeah, that's gonna overlap the cup a little bit, but that's okay. So in the morning, we had to do a quick grocery shop run to get all the things that we couldn't get from our local Coles and Woolies, which is a lot of like Asian foods. So when I say we, I obviously mean Tobias, since we both can't go out together. It's like a last minute grocery run. I can't wait till we can shop together again. I miss it so much. It was one of my favorite things to do together. And then in the afternoon, well, not in the afternoon, starting at 11 is when we do that cookies coda session. So I had to make sure I was online on Discord to catch up with all my friends. I always spend like, I know that we've booked 7 hours to work together, but I swear we spend like 2-3 hours of it just catching up because we're so happy to see each other, since one of them is based in New South Wales, so she has not experienced the same intensity of lockdown that the rest of us in Melbourne have. So it's really great to just listen to all the fun things she's getting up to, and we just kind of vicariously live through her. Key coders. I actually think I've already registered the domain for this, so you could visit it. I think it's cookiecoders.com, and there'd probably be nothing there except a templated blog. But at some point, I'd like to put some content on there so you guys can see what we're actually working on. I'm just really excited for it. So let's put this cassette music, full box. So we did groceries, cookies. I did do a little bit of work for my second job. Let's work from the bottom again. So the reason we had to do the last minute shop is because Tobias and I cooked a very big dinner. We ended up making wandayaki, which is I think it's, I keep getting it confused. I think it's Hiroshima and not Hokkaido, but it's basically okonomiyaki, but with noodles. So it's a pancake, vegetable pancake. So you do a layer of vegetable pancake, noodles in the middle, like yakisoba, then another layer of vegetable pancake, and then on top of that you can put any protein you like. And so you end up getting a really thick, delicious pancake. So good. I loved it. But yeah, a lot of the spices and ingredients we could not get from Coles, so we had to go and actually get that from our Asian grocery store. It was so good. I've made it enough so that I can freeze it for work lunches for the next couple weeks. Not having it consecutive for the next couple weeks. I froze 3 serves, but I'm the sort of person that needs to, I can't eat the same thing over and over again. So I have to rotate them a lot. So that's why I freeze 3 serves, but I'll probably eat that over the course of a few weeks. Cook lots of, I think Mondayaki. If I got the name right, I probably have it wrong. And then I'm gonna have to correct myself. I've got it wrong. Mondanyaki. So good. Actually, if I have a picture, I will put it somewhere in this video so you can see it. I guess that's kind of the good thing about journaling with me. I can show you things that I've actually done, which I could never do in a plan with me. And before that, oh, there's quite a bit of space. Now we can use all this washi tape. These strips are really tiny. Can you see? Yeah, really, really tiny. Probably too tiny for me. I have to use tweezers for them. It'd be very hard to navigate. I'm not sure if you can hear my stomach rumbling, but it is because I am a little hungry. But I'm not going to get lunch until I finish this. Yeah, I'm going to mark down that I did a little bit of work for my second job. I need to make sure I keep time with that as well. And what icon could I use? No idea. Maybe I'll just use this one, which is like an envelope with a $sign, which I think is more paying bills, but we will go for it. Cool, so now we are finally on Sunday. Wow, I feel like I am taking so long to get through this video. I am curious to know what it's going to be like when I edit it. So this evening, I have scheduled another Zen Pop box, but it is the limited edition box going out tonight. Though by the time you see this video, because this video will be coming out after that one, you would have already seen it. Hopefully you like it. So let's put this sticker down here. I will tell you one thing though, I am so grateful for planners and stationery because I feel like all of this stuff is what's ultimately keeping me sane in all this lockdown and stuff going on. I think without it, I don't know. Like, I have some family members who are just constantly working out and exercising. Luckily, they've got the gym equipment for it, but they say without that, they would just be going crazy, and I can totally understand. So, what did I do this morning? Tobias and I actually ordered some new appliances because eventually when our renovations start up again, which they have completely halted, but they will start up again, we are going to need to, well, we're going to have to make sure that we do have all the right appliances ready to go, such as stovetop, sinks, all that sort of stuff. So we spent the morning ordering all of that. Let's use another flag. So if we put that there, and then where are my tweezers? Could we put that in the middle? Yeah. I know that's a shop front, and we obviously are ordering everything online, but that's okay. So we managed to get the stovetop, kitchen sink, and oven. Yep. Order appliances. And just order apps, because it's not a must base. But yeah, so glad to finally get that out of the way. That was kind of hanging on us for a long time. And then I started filming this video. So today, it's not a filming day per se, because I'm only going to film this video and then I think I'm done for videos today, because I already filmed Sunday's video, so I don't need to film that. But I will need to do more filming next week. It's just difficult to film a lot of videos on weekends that I do cookie coders, because that takes up 7 hours of basically one of the free days, like my weekend. And so I really need today to catch up on my second job and just do chores and stuff to prepare for the week ahead. So these weekends tend to be a little bit more rush and I can't do as much. Film the journal with me. So what else am I going to do? I did mention the second job multiple times now, so I will put that down. Actually, before that, I want to have lunch. I'm just trying to think, what am I going to do today? After this video, I'm going to get some lunch. I need to cut stickers because I actually do need to dispatch a bunch of orders tomorrow. So what I will do is I'll get the stickers. Oh, that's crooked. what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all the stickers. I've got the list of stickers I need to print like here already, so I've listed out everything that needs to go through the printer and that needs to be cut today. So do I have a printer sticker here? Icon sticker? Don't think so. Now I can use that obsessed with cute stickers that I was about to, and then I didn't. The only downside, it's a little big, so it kind of takes up the whole box. Yeah, it's a little big, so it does kind of take up a lot of the box, which I'm not loving. Maybe if I lean it this side so it overlaps with Saturday a bit more. So I've got to print and cut. What I try to do is I'll set them to print, and so you can like bulk print them. Then I can actually start working on my second job. I have a lot of things I need to do for that one. So I'll flip them a bit over here. And I can pretty much try to do computer work as it's printing and cutting. Once you start cutting, it's a little bit harder to ignore because you have to keep going back and then redoing the cut. At least with printing, I can just kind of stack them and just leave it for however long it takes to print. I'm gonna use this little cute guy here to represent second job. So it's just really more trying to figure out how I can balance the two. And then especially when I start cutting, I can't really think anymore. It gets really hard to focus because the silhouettes just are so irritatingly noisy. But we'll try and manage today. But that's probably my plan for today. I'm so glad I've already scheduled this so I don't have to stress about this. I can just let it go out when it has to, and I can just focus in on getting the orders out and working on my second job and catching up on the hours. It is 12:30, so there is a good 5 hours somewhere in there I can use to work on this. All right, so before we wrap up, we still have Friday, and I've still got 2 full boxes left. So will it fit? It will just fit. Yeah, it will. We'll just probably have to lift this coffee cup up a little bit, but it will fit. Yep, perfect. Awesome. And then actually we still have this part, and I have 1 full box left, which this kit is perfect for the way I'm planning at the moment. But I don't think all kits will be, so it will be the challenge. There we go. I think that's it. Let's zoom out and see what it looks like. So that is pretty much the complete week. Wow, it's so satisfying to have done the entire week. But I would love to know what you guys think. Do you prefer plan with me's, where I'll put a spread down but there's a lot of gaps because I still haven't lived the week yet? Or do you prefer journal with me's, where I basically just go through the previous week in excruciating detail apparently, and but you end up with a complete spread? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. This is Celina reporting from my room. Back to the internet.